Hey everyone, it's Marianne, and today I'm going to be making some fresh ricotta cheese. It's actually pretty simple. You don't need lots of ingredients, so let's get started. So first I've got 3 cups of whole milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, and a half a teaspoon. I've got actually salt that it says cheese salt. You could use kosher salt, you could use sea salt. You just want to use a coarse salt, so no just that regular iodized salt. You don't want to use that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on to kind of like a medium heat. I don't want it too hot. What I'm going for is I'm trying to get this to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to squeeze some lemons, because I need 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And now we're just waiting for this to get to 190 degrees. So I'm at 83. I'm not even halfway there yet. The other thing you're going to need is a sifter, a strainer, a colander of some sort, some cheesecloth, and I just like to have mine in a bowl that I can catch all the extra liquid in. So I've got that all set up, got my lemon juice. So now it's just a waiting game. All right, so I'm at 190. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. I'm gonna add my 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to give it one little stir. And then I'm going to go ahead and push it back so it's not on the heat at all. And let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been sitting for 5 minutes. So now what I'm going to do, let me move some of this stuff over. So as you can see, I got my cheesecloth folded over a couple times, lined in here. This is just going to catch the extra liquid away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently, if you kind of look, you can see that it's, you got like a nice thick, I guess that's technically what our curds are. I don't know, actually. I don't know what the real term is. But that's going to be our ricotta. So I'm just going to slowly pour it into here. It was a tight fit, but we got it. So now it's just a waiting game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this drain a little bit, and then when it gets to a stage where most liquid's drained off, I'll show you what I'm going to do next. I like to tie it up and hang it over a wooden spoon over the bowl, and I get the strainer out of the way, and then that way I let it continue to drain for a couple more hours or overnight. So we'll be back. All right, so at this point it's been sitting for a couple minutes since I poured it. Let me zoom in a little. You can see it's starting to thicken up quite a bit. All the water, well, not all. The water's draining off. I say water, it's not technically water, it's whey. But you look in the bowl, you can see all the liquid whey that's been draining off. So what I like to do at this point is kind of just gather up my sides, make sure I'm not spilling any. And just kind of pick it up for a minute. Squeeze it just a little bit. And the next thing I'm going to do is, like I said, I like to take a wooden spoon. This will fit over the bowl perfect. And I like to tie my cheesecloth to kind of let it hang so it's not just sitting on the colander. So I take the 2 opposite sides and tie them. I've got a little cheese trying to escape, that's fine. And then the other 2 opposite sides and tie them nice and tight. And then I don't need this anymore. And then I can just let it continue to drain for a little while. All right, so my ricotta has been sitting for about an hour and a half. It's drained. I'm happy with how much it's drained. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put it into a deli container and just put it in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. You could use it right now if you want. For me, it's still a little warm. I like mine nice and cold. So I'm just going to go ahead and untie this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and get it all into my little container. It's not a hard process. It's a lot of waiting around. And it's just a few simple ingredients. So. Okay, so this is my ricotta. It's nice and creamy. It's kind of like a cream cheese, really soft cream cheese. It's really good. I've already tasted it. You could use this in pasta. You could use it to make cannolis. You'd probably have to drain it a little further if you're going to make cannolis with it. I'm going to use it on my pizza tonight. But it's really good. It's really simple, and I hope you enjoy making your ricotta.